RINOs in Washington, Republicans in name only. We had 20 Republicans vote with Democrats that refused to censure Adam Schiff. Adam Schiff, the congressman from California, the guy that is responsible for more leaks than a rowboat made of screen doors, for crying out loud. This guy is so out of control with the lies that he told about President Trump, the Russian collusion nonsense, lie after lie after lie, standing in front of the American people, telling us he had direct evidence that President Trump was involved in a Russian collusion scheme for election engineering, and it was all false. He deserved to be censured. He needed to be censured. And you had 20 Republicans that said no, they wouldn't do it. Adam Schiff is a pathological liar. If you can't stand up to him, I don't know who you stand up to. He cost this country $32 million worth of investigations that are totally bogus. $32 million. You want to see some of his lies? Check this out.
So you have seen direct evidence of collusion?
I don't want to go into specifics, but I will say that there is evidence that is not circumstantial.
You can see evidence in plain sight on the issue of collusion.
It is, I think, of a size and scope probably beyond Watergate.
Have you seen, do you have direct evidence of collusion with Russia?
Well, I think there is direct evidence. I think it's corrupt and evidence of collusion.
What's your evidence? You've been saying that on TV for years.
Well, I will tell you, and I've also been saying, as you know, that the evidence is in plain sight, not hidden anywhere.
But as I've said all along, there's plenty of evidence of collusion and corrupt commingling.
Folks, here's the deal. No evidence. Investigation after investigation proved there was no evidence. So the one story is about Adam Schiff, who escapes censure. But the other real story is about the problems this causes us when we have Republicans in Washington that are willing to stand with Democrats. When we have Republicans in Washington that are willing to turn their backs on Americans. What Adam Schiff did, lying to the American people about this, about so-called intelligence, about so-called evidence, it's not just calling Republicans racist. It's not just calling President Trump names or calling me names or calling all of you deplorables. It's worse than that. It's literally lying about things to get the media to push for the entire impeachment hoax that President Trump had to face. This is Wesley Hunt talking about what went down. Check it out.
It was blatant lies that he told to the American public, that he took information from the SCIF, that's a secret information, and then shared it with the public and then lied on the information that he was receiving. Now, if that's not un-American, I don't know what is. He's already been kicked off the Intelligence Committee. And quite frankly, I don't know how he walks in the halls of Congress with that level of shame. It's treasonous in many ways to lie to the American public in order to weaponize the government against a sitting president. And then they're taking it one step further to weaponize the government against the next political opponent.
Wesley Hunt nails it there. So with these 20 Republicans refusing to censure Adam Schiff, do you know what it proved to me, folks? It proved that not only is the deep state real, but the deep state has infiltrated the halls of Congress. And I don't just mean the bureaucrats that are running the offices for these congressmen and women, but these congressmen and women are the deep state. We now have 20 Republicans that I look at as members of the deep state because they refuse to do what is right.